Elshorbagy leads 1-0 love all.
I must say, I thought it was a good game from Marwan Elshorbagy because he didn't really give Gregoire Marche particularly too much to hit, and at the same time he didn't expose himself to doing too many big physical motions.
Variation that Marsh needs, though. Throw in that lob extra high just to settle himself down, and as you said in the last game, have a nice lengthy rally. It's a good exchange. He's got to get that lift though on the court. He can't put it around the top of the service line.
To Elshorbagy, you'd stood on the shot, you hadn't cleared it.
There's a line here.
No.
There's so much space.
1 love.
Well, he's choosing to accept it and move on.
Down. Hand out. 1-1.
Beautiful from Marsh. He really wants to thread. That's difficult for me to say with the THs. That fine line between being passive, staying in the rally, playing well when he needs to defensively, but absolutely getting on that forehand volley when it's there, when it presents itself.
3-1.
Well, it's been a better start for Marsh, and like you talked about in the first game, Aisling, the variety of pace, very important for Gregoire Marsh when he's playing Marwan Elshorbagy, and that's what he's done very well here at the start of this second game. He's just mixed the velocities much more.
Stroke to Marsh. Yeah, you prevented the shots.
No. What shot he played? They played the shot. Good.
4-1.
He's looking out to his coach there for a bit of reassurance, maybe
Left side,
validation.
please.
I think he's being told to move on.
Well, Marsh looking very relaxed and not only mixing the heights, but mixing the paces he's hitting at as well. It's a good sign because when Marsh gets in this zone where he's relaxed and things are flowing, he can be very dangerous.
Yes, let. Felt that there was enough room. Player review, Marsh on the yes, let decision. Let's take a look.
I come close at home.
Okay, let's have a look.
Is this just a simple let?
Well, I think the Skyview cam is the one that's going to tell us the full story on this one.
I see that as he can cross. Elshorbagy's gotten out of the shot sufficiently. I think it's going to remain just a let.
Yes, left, this is an upheld.
Well, it's a good
Marsh
call
has
there, Ashling,
3
because
reviews
it
remaining. Left
stays as
side,
a lot.
4-1.
Well, Marwan Elshorbagy making the court very big there for Gregoire Marsh and whipping it quickly into the sidewall nick there.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, but you said please. Then I stopped. You know you said please.
3-4.
You can say please whenever
I
you
didn't
want.
hear a thing. Yeah. Well, I felt he played the winning shots.
No, because I stopped.
No. 3-4.
A bit of an awkward situation here. Gregoire Marsh saying that Marwan Elshorbagy said please in the middle of the rally and then continued to play on.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't get the audio from Shorbagy there. I couldn't quite make out what he said.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the quality of shot was too good. I do understand Gregoire Marsh's point, but Elshorbagy hit a high-quality attack, and he's now pulled level at 4-all. So it's been a better spell from Marwan Elshorbagy.
Well, that's the issue, isn't it? Because then the mental strength and how to play these big points comes into play, and Shorbagy's well renowned for that, how to win the big ones. You have a 4-1 lead, you're flowing, your squash is smooth, and then mentally you have a little bit of a blip because you have an issue with a call or whatever, so you have to regroup very, very quickly, and I think that's one of Marsh's challenges. Sometimes he has a tendency to just go off the rails. Ooh, I take it back, sorry.
Well, he certainly found his way back onto the rails there, Ashling, whipping that ball across court into the neck. Looks very relaxed here today, Gregoire Marsh. He's got a good balance in his game, good mix of attacking and defending.
Good up, thank you. 6-4.
And that's a great redirection from Marwan Elshorbagy. Getting the racket up very early, not showing the shot, and just completely wrong-footing Gregoire Marsh.
Yeah, I'm going to have another little look at Shorbagy's forehand volley there. He tends to lay the strings back a bit, so there's really, it's a difficult way for an opponent to tell whether that's going to be a straight drop or a flick cross court.
And it's a great squeeze from Gregoire Marsh.
Hand out.
Really getting the ball to stay very parallel on that backhand side wall.
7-5.
He's literally doing the grunt work, isn't he? You can hear the exertion from Marsh. It was a really important rally for him to win that one. Psychologically, tactically, he's shown Sherbagi that he's staying in this match. Much better game than the first one from Marsh.
Down.
Oh, and that's
8-5.
a critical error there from Sherbagi. It's allowing Marsh to add to his lead. You don't often see Marwan Elshorbagy clipping the top of the tin at these critical stages of games.
Stroke to Elshorbagy. And out. 6-8.
And that's better for Marwan Elshorbagy.
7-8.
He worked the point round and just patiently waited till there was enough of an opening to really punish Marsh in the front corners. Yes, let. Sufficient interference.
Why is official? When is it sufficient? We're in the first.
Left side, Mr. Sherbagi to serve, 7-8. From the left, please.
It was just about, it was there, wasn't it?
7-8.
An interference. Just enough to warrant it. Well handled emotionally, though, from Marsh. He wanted something more from that decision.
Not up.
Well, it's been a great response
8-all.
from Marwan Elshorbagy here in the second half of this game. He's really taken the volley away from Marsh and not given Marsh the same balls round the middle of the court to attack.
Yes, let. Who's asking first? Elshorbagy.
Who
No,
said it first?
Elshorbagy on the yes, let
It has
decision.
nothing. The ball is nothing with me.
No comments, please. No comments. Thank you.
Marsh really wants to get his comment out there.
Well, I think the one we're going to need for this is the sky view. It's just going to show the separation between the players.
Oh, there's not much. You couldn't slide a few pieces of paper between them, do you think?
Yeah, my gut feel is this is going to be a stroke, to be honest.
Yeah, the racket is right in the chest of Sherbagi.
I think Sherbagi trying to say the ball is a little bit ahead of Marsh,
Yeah.
but even so, Sherbagi hasn't particularly given him much room to swing there.
Oh my
No let decision
goodness!
overruled. Elshorbagy has 3 reviews remaining. The movement, it was felt the movement was towards the player and you needed to go more forward to play the ball.
Levine not looking happy there. He noticed to the left of the referee. That's a tough one.
What are you to do?
Hand out, 9-8.
What are you to do?
It's not it. It's not that down.
Left side, 9-8.
decision, certainly allowing Marwan Elshorbagy to finally take a lead here in this second game.
Yes, let.
Oh, same! It's the same!
Player review, Elshorbagy on the yes, let decision.
It's
Let's,
the same!
no more comments, please.
It's
Now,
not going to the ball, it's going...
No more
does
comments.
Marsh have a
Thank
point?
you.
Is it the same?
No, it's the same!
Well, it's a little
You
bit
don't-
tricky here
you don't
because
say
I think
that.
it comes down to the line, and Marsh has sort of moved towards Shorbagy's line
He
there.
has, hasn't he? He's tried to go back, occupy his tee position.
Yeah, and I think he felt that Shorbagy was on the inside of the tee, so could come
Yeah.
cruising up the inside.
Stroke to Elshorbagy, decision overruled. Elshorbagy has 3 reviews remaining. It was felt that you moved into his line towards the ball.
That's really...
Elshorbagy has 4
That's
reviews
the
remaining.
decision, the opposite
That is
is
the
said.
explanation. On the right, 10-9, game ball. Stop, correction. The score is 10-8, game ball.
Well, Marwan Elshorbagy with 2 game balls here. And what a response from Gregoire
And
Marsh,
out, 9-10.
saving one of those, just
Game ball.
firing the weak service into the net.
Down.
Oh,
10
That
all.
is an
Player must
edgy
win
error
by
from
2
Marwan
points.
Elshorbagy, who's just squandered his 2 game balls. So all locked up here at 10 all now.
this match is turning on a dime, as they say in America. Very interesting times.
Oh, and that's a fantastic response
Goal
from Marwan
service, please.
Elshorbagy. It was an awkward ball there for Marsh because he got so much hang time under the ball. It's just difficult for Shorbagy to know what to do with it, and he just calmly flicks it low, hard cross court, and he gets the angle right, so the ball sits down really quickly.
Hand out 11-10, game ball. Stroke to Marsh. Hand out 11 all.
Well, it's no surprise really at this crunch time in the second game that it's got a little bit trafficky, just a touch scrappy. But who's going to play these points better? And it's interesting to me that it's Shorbagy that's cracking. The 10 all.
12-11, game ball.
Martin not giving much away, but I'll be wondering about that. Those unforced errors so costly at this point. And I will say that Gregoire Marsh has performed admirably in terms of his emotional kind of
And out,
ability to reconnect with the
12-all.
game and be, get back into the present very, very quickly. I think that speaks highly of him.
No, absolutely. Gregoire Marsh has been very good here today. He's been very relaxed and really let his racket fire in some high-quality shots.
Stuck behind Shorbagy here. Can he capitalise on it? Can he keep Marsh looking at the back of Shorbagy? Oh, he's done it again!
Hand out 13-12, game ball.
Well, Gregoire Marsh finally getting a game ball of his own. Marwan Elshorbagy been very error prone here on the big points, and he's had some good opportunities and some good looks, and he's just not got the ball into the best areas. Actually found the tin more often than not.
You have to feel that this is the game that Marsh deserves to win. From a neutral point of view, he's put the work in.
No,
Not to be.
No, absolutely. Marsh has been very good this game, and whenever Marwan Elshorbagy has his back against the wall, he's actually produced some very high quality squash. Feel like Elshorbagy not really getting it right with his width hitting, and it's just allowing Marsh to be a bit more aggressive on the volley than he was earlier in the match.
Yeah, my question is, will Elshorbagy, when and if he gets that volley opportunity, will it remain up? That's a good shot, though. As you said, the width, isn't it, Chris? It's the width.
Well, absolutely, and Gregoire Marsh taking full advantage of the very narrow width from Elshorbagy, completely shutting him out, and now has another game ball. Four actually he's picked off Marsh. She spotted. Elshorbagy has to regroup on that forehand. Well, again, with his back up against the wall, Elshorbagy produces a much better quality rally and really squeezes Marsh along that forehand side wall.
But he still gave him 4 volleys on the cross court. It's Yes, I mean, I'm sure he's aware of it because he's bound to feel the pressure. That's better.
Well, it's getting a little bit scrappy here, Aisling. We're just not quite finding the targets in the back corners. Here in the business end of this second game that Marsh has been the more positive of the two players.
100%.
And Marwan Elshorbagy's had an absolute shocker there. Not sure if he knew if he was playing that straight cross-quarter up the middle.
Mr. Elshorbagy. Hand out, 15-14.
Well, he's just tried to flick that cross-court and flicked it right back at himself.
I mean, perhaps testament to the pressure that he's feeling from constantly hitting that cross-court, turning around and seeing Marsh on the volley. You know, as soon as he's hit it almost. It does create a bit of doubt as to whether you're playing the right shot. Line. God, I feel this is Marsh's for the taking yet again. keeping the momentum in this rally.
Well, all it's going to take is one narrow cross court from Marwan Elshorbagy, and Marsh is going to absolutely gobble that up.
Yes, let. 15-14 from the right, game ball.
Huge amount hangs on this point. 2-love up, brutal second, and you're 2-love down, versus brutal second, and it's 1-all. You believe in yourself. You've kind of figured out a bit of a game plan, nice tactic.
Oh, absolutely. It's a huge momentum swing, and I think it's not just physiological, but it's also psychological for Gregoire Marche.
Oh, he's got it.
And it's unlucky there for Gregoire Marche, slipping on the
Service,
floor there and just completely
okay?
taking him out of the rally.
When I played, I had to go around and I slept. When I was playing, I slept because I touched him on my way. It's not a net.
No net.
And Gregoire Marche saying that he basically, instead of playing through the interference, he just went fully around Marwan Elshorbagy, and that caused him to slip. It's not necessarily wrong there, but he chose to take that path, so I'm going to get no joy with the decision.
Yes, let. Assault. Player review Elshorbagy on the yes, let decision.
And I reckon Shorbagy's gone straight for the review here, because he initially obviously sent Marsh the wrong way.
Yeah, I actually think this could end
think
up
he's
being
got
a
a-
no
I
let,
think he's got
because
a point, hasn't he?
there's really not much interference.
Yes, let. Decision upheld. Elshorbagy has 3 reviews remaining. Left side, 15 all.
Well, it stayed as let, Ashling, so we're all square.
Stroke to Elshorbagy.
Marsh just playing the ball
16,
back at
15.
himself.
Game ball.
And Elshorbagy finally gets another game ball. But you just feel like Elshorbagy settled down a little bit. And Gregoire Marche has had an absolute shocker there, giving the game to Marwan Elshorbagy with the stroke.
Conduct warning, Mr. Marsh. Racket abuse.
Well, 41 minutes of very intense squash, and the number 5 seed from Egypt, Marwan Elshorbagy, leads Gregoire Marche 2 games to love, 11-6, 17-15.